Good morning, everyone, and welcome to another wonderful episode of QuaranTEAtime with Celeste. This is episode number 105 for Monday, July 6th in the year 2020. First, let me tell you what I'm drinking because I made an Arnold Palmer, which is 1 part black tea and 1 part fresh homemade lemonade, which I used fresh lemons and monk fruit, so no real sugar in there, and alkaline water. So, and then you just do equal parts of both of those in a nice tall glass with some little weird cubes that I have so that they don't water it down. Delicious. I love how that black tea gives it this robust kind of flavor, whereas the lemonade, you know what to expect from lemonade, the sweet and the tangy. So it's a great combination. This is known as an Arnold Palmer. There's probably an Arnold Palmer day out there too as well. I just don't know what day that's going to be. So I'm only going to focus on 2 birthdays because they're 2 incredible people that I absolutely love, I absolutely respect, I absolutely admire. The first gal is, let's see if you guys can guess who she is. My wife just painted her, actually. If you guessed Frida Kahlo, then you are correct. Yes, that is a painting that my wife just completed. Renee Cosby just did this. Somebody asked her to do a Frida Kahlo. Now, she doesn't usually do portraits, but she came up with this, and I think it's amazing. So, of course, I had to share it on the show since it hasn't gone to its new home yet. But isn't that cool? I'm sure we'll be doing prints of that piece, too. I gotta put it down. It's too big. Huge. So, Frida Kahlo was born in 1907. She was an artist from Mexico. And she was with the other most famous artist from Mexico. They had a kind of a tumultuous relationship, and that was Diego Rivera. She said, "I paint flowers so they will not die." She also said, "I tried to drown my sorrows, but the bastards learned how to swim, and now I am overwhelmed by this decent and good feeling." God, crazy. Don't you hate when that happens? She also said, "Feet, what do I need you for when I have wings to fly?" She was very eccentric or quirky, but I really love a lot about her. If you don't know Frida Kahlo's art, please look it up. And her last name is spelled Kahlo. Frida Kahlo, look up her art. It's amazing. It's transformative. She painted her life, and her life was full of a lot of pain. She was in a really horrific accident when she was in her younger years, and it caused her a lifetime of health and physical problems. She didn't live actually that long. But go ahead and check out Frida Kahlo. There's even a movie, I think it was called Frida. Really good movie. Famous actress, played the lead, really famous actress. Selma Hayek. She was awesome. And okay, so then the other birthday, one of my favorite people that is fortunately still living on the planet. I love him to bits and pieces. I just want to pinch his little cheeks. He's so cute. He is the Dalai Lama, the 14th Dalai Lama, Tenzin Gyatso. I actually try to go to Tibetan healings and Tibetan events as often as I can, or whenever they have them in this area. In fact, these are my malas and my string that are all blessed by the Dalai Lama, and my malas here. So these are when I'm praying. These are my malas that I use. I don't identify as a Buddhist. I'm very spiritual, but I am not part of a specific religion, although I do identify with a church called the Agape Spiritual Center up in Los Angeles. Anyway, so the Dalai Lama was born in 1935, and there's this huge process that they go through to find the Dalai Lama, because they believe that the Lama is a reincarnation of a bodhisattva, which is kind of like an enlightened being that has now taken on different manifestations and reincarnations. And so there's certain testing that they have to do and certain qualifications that they look for, but they try to find the newest reincarnation of the bodhisattva. I can't remember the name. It's a very complicated name of this particular bodhisattva, but this one is supposed to be for Tibet, and it is for taking care of the nation of Tibet. Anyway, so it's very complicated. The entire political system of what's going on in Tibet is extremely complicated. they're kind of being held hostage by China in a way. I mean, there's a lot of opinions. I don't want to say the wrong thing, but there's a very complicated political issue going on with Tibet. And the Dalai Lama, he kind of had to be a political leader as well as a religious leader, but he wanted to have them to be able to have their own democratic system there to elect their own leaders. So he actually retired in 2011 from the political aspect of his job, and he's just going around and spreading his joy. Now to his quotes. Here's some great quotes from him. Love and compassion are necessities, not luxuries. Without them, humanity cannot survive. Without loving each other, we'll never make it. We need each other. We're all stranded on this little rock that's hurtling through space, and we have to be there for one another. We have to love one another. We need to stop finding all this division and find what we can embrace about one another. He also said, if you want others to be happy, practice compassion. If you want to be happy, guess what? Practice compassion. Our prime purpose in this life is to help others. And if you can't help them, at least don't hurt them. I just love the Dalai Lama. He said, love is the absence of judgment. Now that is something to meditate on. Just think about when you say that you love certain people in your life, but maybe you're still holding on to judgments. So when you let go of those judgments, then you have a real true love for those people in your life. And it is hard. I know it's hard. Know the rules well so that you can break them effectively. He's a little rebellious too, and he's hilarious. He's actually very funny. He's very sweet. If you ever just go look up just YouTube Dalai Lama, he's adorable in every way. In 1989, he won the Nobel Peace Prize. He's won over 150 awards. He's visited over 67 nations. He's pretty much the most amazing person on the planet right now. And today for National Days, it's National Hand Roll Day and National Fried Chicken Day. So there you go. Go get yourself a sushi hand roll and some fried chicken and you're good to go. Maybe you can get some fried chicken in your hand roll. Ooh, get spicy with that. So go look up some Dalai Lama quotes. Go look at some Frida Kahlo art. Have some fried chicken and a hand roll. Maybe make yourself a nice iced Arnold Palmer. But enjoy yourself. Have a wonderful Monday. I will see you tomorrow for the 106th episode. Bye, everybody.